Tracker 7 weather is presented by Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
Hey, what's going on, Ohio Valley meteorologist Tyler Vange here. Let's figure out what to expect for the rest of the work week. I don't expect it to be nearly as eventful as the first half we had to look forward to today, but then after that it's going to be a little bit of a struggle moving forward with multiple rounds of precipitation and cloud coverage on the forecast. Now locally, satellite and radar picking up on a few clouds out there that may have impacted your viewing ability for that solar eclipse, but besides that, it was a pretty breathtaking experience. Hopefully you got out there and enjoyed it. If not, that's all right. We'll just have to wait a couple years. Looking off towards the west, we had that low pressure push off to the north. That brought a warm front, so that's why it's so nice outside. A little bit of severe weather down into parts of Texas, but we're not necessarily going to see that. What we're going to see is this low pressure eventually beginning to develop. Right now it's an unstable wave, so the first stage of its life cycle, and it's going to develop, work its way up into the Ohio Valley, bring some spotty rain, and then eventually we'll see a cold front bring some thunderstorms. But we have to turn to the upper air pattern to really understand what's going on. So high pressure, that's associated with clockwise rotation in our winds. That's parked down to the south over Florida, and it's going to slowly migrate out of our region. Now we have to remember, lows don't move highs. The high pressure moves the low pressure here. So as that high pressure finally moves out of our region, that'll allow these low pressure systems to actually move in and bring us some rainfall. This low pressure that we previously saw didn't really get to do that. It died and then moved up to the north because the high pressure was parked in place. So this time the low pressure is actually going to slowly migrate into our region as the high pressure drifts off into the Atlantic Ocean. So that's what we'll see as we head through the work week. And then by the time we head into Wednesday night into Thursday, that'll bring a little bit of thunderstorm action as we see the cold front. But in terms of our temperature, it's not looking too bad. We'll head through Tuesday and Wednesday. We're still under that warm front, but then you can see the noticeable drop in terms of temperatures as we move forward. Typically, the coldest temperatures experienced with your cold front are 24 to 48 hours. So you can see how that impacts our Friday a little bit. And then we'll head into the weekend, rebounding in temperatures, finally warming back up, starting to feel more like spring. But still, it's off and on with these rain showers as we move forward. Tuesday, the rain's going to roll through just after lunchtime. I'll show you that later on in the show and predictor. And then Wednesday into Thursday, as the cold front decides to barrel through, we'll see some thunderstorm action. Nothing severe for the current time being, but I will bring you updates if we start to see any of that action. Sunday, some rain showers to end the day, and then heading into Monday, we'll start to clear back out. But it's not looking like the greatest of weekends. Some sunshine out there, so maybe you'll get out there to cut the grass. But if not, it's looking like it's going to be a little bit high after the rainfall we see, right around 2 inches. 73 degrees, that's where we managed to max out for our day today. We dropped by about 3 degrees during totality, so right around 2 p.m., and then we started to drop in temperatures, but we only lost about 3 degrees for our Wheeling, Ohio County Airport, so not a big notice in terms of temperatures. Still no record-setting heat or chill. We'll wake up to the 50s tomorrow morning and then continue to heat back up. Here's how it all looks on predictor. Cloud coverage spotty in nature as we head through Tuesday morning. Just after lunchtime, you'll need the umbrella. Some spotty rain decides to roll through. Depending on how much sunshine we see, we could see some thunderstorm development within that, but it's looking a little bit cloudy for our Tuesday, so I don't really expect a whole lot of thunderstorm action. Off and on light rain as we head through much of your Tuesday into Wednesday before we see that cold front decide to build up and bring some thunderstorm action. There's a look at your 7-day forecast. Breezy conditions Friday into Saturday, but besides that, not looking too bad.